Hey guys, I'm going to design a slug. No. Ooh, perfect. I'm gonna name you Sluggy. Okay, Sluggy, what's your life story? As a child, he was sold online 6 times. As a teenager, he played the tuba. He eventually went to college to study dolphins. Soon after, he opened a small restaurant. He married a slug named Elizabeth, and together they had 11 kids. He died at the age of 76. What a legacy. You're a good man, Sluggy. You're a good man.
Funny story. I originally wanted to do a playview on this game called Faria, but my recording software was lagging out on me and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. Like seriously, look at this. This is just the login screen. So I was pressed for time to find something I could do in place of it for this week's video. I found nothing. Sorry, it's hard to buy new and interesting games you may or may not have heard before on such a small budget. I ended up drowning my sorrows playing flash games on Andkon Arcade. Then it hit me. I'll just make a video about Andkon Arcade. Cause why not? First off, what is Andkon Arcade? To put it simply, Andkon Arcade is a website that is host to over 1,000 free flash games. I've been playing on the site since I got my first computer in 2009, so this site is very nostalgic to me. Now I won't be able to show you every game, obviously, but I will show you a few of my favorites. Keep in mind though, these are flash games. There's not a lot of depth to be found here. First up, we have Feed and Frenzy. It's a game where you play as a little fish thing, and you go around eating smaller fish things while avoiding getting eaten by bigger fish things. It's really simple. Simple art style, simple controls, simple concept, but it's still a whole lot of fun. Compared to many other games like it, it's very fast paced. You're never too far away from something to chase or be chased by. It's a lot of fun, and something that I had fun playing for half an hour even after all these years.
So close. Oh no. No. Ooh. That's right. Oh no. No. Ooh. Smooth moves. Those smooth moves. Yes.
Up next, we have Shopping Cart Hero. This is the game. You go down a hill and jump as far as you can to rack up points. You then use said points to upgrade your cart, which allows you to go farther and gain even more points. You can pull off tricks and stunts for even more points, and you can even buy a girlfriend if you feel so inclined. Or you can have 2 girlfriends if you feel like a sleazy D-bag. Granted, this game isn't as fun as I remember it to be. I unlocked all the upgrades in only about 10 minutes, but it was still a nice distraction for me, even if it didn't age well. Up next we have Territory War. This game was real popular with my circle of friends in middle school. It's an artillery strategy game, which is a fancy way of saying that plays like worms, except not nearly as polished. Playing it now, it's not very good. Movement is slow, you only have 3 weapons to choose from, and the enemy AI is dumb. Like really dumb. For a flash game, it's okay, at most. But I still enjoyed playing it all those years ago, if that's any consolation.
Grenade, swift and true, and destroy my foes.
And my personal favorite game on the site, Dino Run. In this game, you play as a cute pixel dino raptor of some kind as you run away from certain extinction. It's adorable. Maybe it's the nostalgia talking, but this game is a cut above the majority of the games on this site. The controls are tight, it's fast paced, there's secrets to discover, the pixel art is really bright and colorful, and this game is still just a joy to play. Pixel Jam, the developers behind the game, even made a remastered version called Dino Run DX, which was released on Steam in 2015. The game has hats, multiplayer, and other stuff. I may even make a whole video on it, but back to the Flash version. This game will always remain one of my favorite Flash games. This game is what actually inspired me to get into pixel art, and it will always hold a special place in my 8-bit heart. I'll admit, There's a lot of games on this site that are okay. But there's a lot of hidden gems to be found if you know where to look. Like Emogachi. Suicide jokes aren't funny. I remember always looking forward to Fridays, since that was the day they used to add new games to the site. I say that past tense. There's been no new games on the site since 2012. And although the admin is still somewhat active on social media, Andkon Arcade and Flash games in general are just a thing of the past now. I don't even know how often the site gets visited nowadays. But there's still a lot of interesting games to play on here. To this day, I'm still finding games I haven't even tried yet. It was fun, and still is fun. Andkon Arcade will always be Andkon Arcade. Thanks for the memories, and all the fun times. They also have t-shirts. I'm thinking of getting me one. Yay!